Ben, you got any small talk? Oh, that was quite big for small talk.
I've got a watch. I've got a watch that tells me how stressed I am. It doesn't have a minute hand.
Does it have an neon
Or
hand?
it might do, but I don't know how to do that. I haven't. I haven't put my menstrual cycle in this yet either. But it keeps reminding me that I should do that.
To be fair, that's actually quite good for like partners. You know, putting your partner's menstrual cycle on there, just so you're aware.
Not saying that. Not saying anything about that.
Go on.
Just so you're aware, yeah.
Just so you're aware.
So you're aware. So you can be helpful and try and make,
And order ice cream.
Yeah.
And try to just not say anything.
Chocolate, ice cream, I'll be quiet.
Oh, hey, there's a new Bridget Jones movie. I don't know what women want.
What women want isn't Bridget Jones.
What?
That's a different movie.
Oh, there's too many movies. I'm saying it now. Too many movies.
Okay.
I mean, there's a few, yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. Ben, what's your 100 favourite movies? Go. Name any movie.
Saw.
All of them?
All of them.
Wow, that's like 10 movies like
even
that.
Saw, even Spiral, which is not Saw 9, it's a different thing, but they made Saw 8, and then Spiral came out, and then they went, we're going to do Saw 10! And
did you watch Jigsaw, right? That was another one.
Yeah.
That was a movie.
Me and my housemate watched all of the Saw movies. And we're like, cool, we've finished Saw now.
Yeah, thank God.
And then I looked at my phone and went, there's another one coming out in a month.
Good.
So we then went to go and see that at the cinema.
Of course you did.
Came out of the cinema, opened my phone, went, the next one's been announced.
Man.
Fuck. I like that Better Call Saw.
Yeah,
where
Better Call Saul.
Kirk turns into a murderer. That was good. And all the time you're rooting for him, hoping he doesn't inevitably become a murderer, but you've seen the Saw movie, so you know he does.
I like the little cameos, like when Bryan Cranston turns up on a trike.
Of course, you don't know it's him because he's in the slip mask.
Yeah,
it's foreshadowing.
It's foreshadowing. That's what that is.
Yeah, the Saw movies 10 times. Those are my
all
top
of them 10
100
times.
films, yeah.
That must be terrible.
I will say the first Saw movie is actually cinema gold.
It's great.
It's
really
fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
The second one, do you know what? You were going to make another one and this isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's not up to scratch. Then you can ignore all of them up until Spiral, which is a really good film.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's barely a Saw film.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Saw 10 is actually quite good.
Okay.
It's
because I feel like I just gave up on any sense of like anything after the third one. Like none of this means anything.
No.
And we've given up on the idea of a twist. The twist is that it's a Saw movie.
But you knew that.
Yeah.
Going
they
in.
kind of spoil it before you go in.
all the twist is that what we'll do is show clips from older movies and then slightly pan the camera and then we're like, and then there was Dave. Dave, who you thought died in before the first
Don't
one.
you remember Dave?
It was really him all along, and that's how.
I love when films try and do that, where they turn characters who are obviously just to make this movie, whatever. We're going to turn them into an actual character. You're going to have to remember them, and you never remember them. They bring the same actor back, and you're like, well, it was just a random actor in the first place. I'm not going to remember the actor. Don't remember the character, but I'm sure that this is a great twist.
And all of the good characters probably die on screen violently.
Right. Yes. That's kind of the whole
that's the
shtick, right?
Doesn't necessarily mean they don't come back. And they're like, oh no, actually, he was just hidden for 8 movies.
He didn't need all of that bloody lust.
Apparently not. We gave him a robot foot. Spoilers.
Wait, is that actually a thing?
Yeah, the doctor who cuts his foot off.
Yeah.
Is along with is there for all of the other Saw movies, but it's in Saw 8, I think, that it's revealed that he's there, and that's how they can get like the keys behind eyeballs and stuff.
Right, okay.
You know, that massive question that people
I did
really
about
thought took you out the realism of the Saw franchise.
Robo, not just a rubber foot, like a robot foot.
It looks. They made him a foot.
like a Roomba.
It looks like the shit that the saw traps are made of. Okay. Not clean surgical.
Right.
You could just get a boot.
Yeah.
But it looks like a weird, to start off, a weird, just clunky steampunk foot. And then he's just behind the scenes
Does it
in
have
a lot
cogs
of them.
that don't do anything?
But it's been so long since he was in the first Saw
Yeah,
movie
right.
that when it popped up, I was like, who the fuck is that?
I've watched like 20 hours
shit.
of Saw.
And then it pans down to look at his foot.
And you're like,
No,
it's the leg boy. As you wish.
That twist in the first movie, though, fucking,
That was
that
great.
did blow my mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Did the second Saw movie come out at a time before, like, every movie was doing a franchise thing?
I mean, it was a long time ago now.
That was a long time ago.
I feel like it was sequels opposed to franchises.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
Like,
okay.
you're going to get a movie, maybe 2, maybe
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
and then that's kind of it, you know.
it was certainly before everyone had a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's like Fast and Furious, Final Destination kind of had already, you know,
Yeah.
started the whole, we're going to make 28 movies.
But I don't think you would have necessarily called those a franchise.
No.
At the time that Saw 2 was coming out.
And
Now,
there was
of course,
no,
it's-
like, it didn't follow on as such. It's just, it's the same theme of people are fucked.
we're doing another one.
Yeah. We'll do another film where everyone's fucked.
Yeah. And this year they're bringing out yet another one of those.
Are
where
they?
Everyone's fucked.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I wonder what
Sounds
happened.
The trailer's quite good because it's just one of the deaths.
Oh, nice.
And it
That's all
doesn't-
you need, right?
Yeah.
You're watching that and you're like, this feels very Final Destination-y. Like, then the guy just dies and it goes, Final Destination. Like, well, that explains that.
Nice.
None of them seem very final.
No.
Same as Mission Impossible films. Can't be impossible if he's done them all.
Mission necessarily achievable, brackets, albeit difficult.
Quite hard.
Quite
yeah.
hard. Featuring Paul Cruz.
Tricky missions.
Tricky missions. That's my stripper name.
Tricky.
Oh, I'm having trouble spelling missions there, Ben.
More S's.
It's a bit of a mission.
More S's.
More S's. Always more S's.
O-N.
That's right.
I got to 32 before I realised I was dyslexic. I'm an indictment on the education
To be fair,
system in
that's
this
pretty
country.
good. Like, if it took you that long.
No, but I was just struggling about. I just thought I was dumb.
Oh, right.
I just thought like I'm just not altogether. No, we have a word for what you are, and you can't spell it.
I think
Nor
that's,
can you spell any
that's
word.
one of those things, though, where, like, people go, oh, you know, I struggle with this thing, and then you're like, oh, I find that hard too, but I don't have that because no one told me I did.
But you also have the TikTokification of ADHD.
Oh, dude, it's the worst.
I did find someone was saying like there's a good reason that most. I'm not a doctor. I cannot stress how much I am not a doctor. Doctors do hate me, but not because I'm a blog.
And you don't have all the answers.
I have answers, but not solutions. I will reckon something really loudly. There was someone saying the reason that everyone thinks they have ADHD because of TikTok is because there's some of the word for when you have a thing that makes you think you have a thing.
Association.
No, the medical one, the symptom.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I am dyslexic. I'm also dumb.
Makes it hard to diagnose
Yes.
dyslexia.
I've forgotten the word. Symptom.
Symptom.
It's a great podcast.
Dude, that's the problem with TikTok.
Yeah, this is the thing. Once I edit it, there'll be like bums everywhere. It'll be great. The reason that these ADHD symptoms are really prevalent is because most people have an iron deficiency.
Right, okay.
In the same way that like people in the UK have like probably a vitamin D deficiency
Yeah,
because it's gloomy here.
That's right, everyone smiles when the sun's been out for 2 days.
Oh, dude, it's been a great week.
It's been so good. Now everyone's happy,
Everyone's having
everything's
a great
good.
time.
Why
Do you know it's supposed to snow next Thursday?
Right? Because it's fucking mental. Because it's batshit. We can't have nice stuff without going, now you must freeze.
So
We've got enough sun for all the flowers to start coming out, and then they're going to die from frost.
And then summer, nothing.
And then we'll have our 1 day of summer,
Yeah.
and the brown, dry, cold, hot ground, and then snow again.
yes, you'll just be drinking that leftover cider in the snow. The low-level symptoms of ADHD, like the stuff that is mildly inconvenient or just a little bit quirky, but not the actual ADHD stuff, is usually caused by an iron deficiency. So I started taking iron tablets, and I think I've been sleeping better.
Nice.
I've
Yeah.
also been drinking less coffee. I wonder if it's that.
Yeah, I'm never doing that.
No.
I
I have to say, like, so I'm still drinking a shitload of coffee, but I'm not making any new coffee after 3 p.m.
Notice how he
Right.
says he's not making.
I see.
So at
yeah.
3 p.m. he will go and make a
Just
fancy ass
yeah.
that I'll get him through till 9 p.m.
Yeah, I'm still having loads of coffee. It's
Then
just
he
that I've
crashes.
stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise for years I go to the cafe like every other day.
Right, yeah.
And me and Greg will just sit there for like 3 hours mainlining fucking coffee. I said my limit is 3 coffees
Right,
because
okay.
after that I'm fucked all night.
Yeah.
Didn't realise that they're all double shot. And it took me 3 years to realise, why am I so fucking...
You were having 6 coffees.
I was having 6 coffees and like espresso shot coffee. And I just didn't actually acknowledge it the whole fucking time.
Amazing.
I don't think I drink enough coffee for it to negatively impact me much.
Like, what's your daily limit, so to speak?
Like I might have a coffee a day.
Okay.
But it's just because I would probably not have coffee at all. But housemates who do drink coffee will be like, "Do you want a coffee?"
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, sure, if you're bringing me a nice hot drink,
I'm in.
I'll love a nice hot drink. It could be tea, it could be hot. It doesn't need to be.
But coffee's like good.
But
so it's,
coffee's
you know,
there.
yeah.
I'll take a coffee.
I think I've cut down and I'm still having about 4 a day.
I think like I'll have one unless I'm going out for coffee, and that's why I go out. You know.
Okay, you don't need an extra coffee to give you the energy to
No,
leave the
I don't
house.
see. I don't really struggle with like the energy problem, so to
Sure.
speak. I just struggle when I drink too much of it, and then I have too much energy.
Yes, yes. God, I love coffee so much.
Yeah, man.
I do now have a 4 o'clock Ovaltine.
Getting that age right.
I was about to say, is it Ovaltine for old people? What one's Ovaltine?
It's the one for old people. It tastes like the inside of Maltesers, but not very sweet.
Yeah, man. Like Horlicks. Have you had
Yeah, like
Horlicks?
Horlicks.
Wow.
Yes, very good. In a mug, Ben.
No, not in a mug.
It's a big mug.
Big mug.
No, just very small whores.
They didn't like the cavity air bit one bit. That was too much.
That's the noise they make.
But not for very long. He sounds very tinny in there. Yeah, I would recommend Ovaltine. Big
Okay.
fan. 4 o'clock Ovaltine.
Yeah, it's actually delicious.
It's really nice.
It's one of those drinks that, like, as a kid, you know, you could have it because it's a hot drink
Yes.
and it's not got
Yeah,
loads of
yeah.
caffeine in it. And then as you get older, you're like, no, I just really like Maltesers, man.
Because I have a thing with decaf coffee. Like, I sort of hate it. Like, conceptually, I will drink decaf coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura has started tricking me, which is fine.
If you don't know, you don't know.
If you've been
think about-
snuck in,
yeah.
so you're now just not drinking any coffee, then you might as well just carry on doing that.
But the thing about an Ovaltine is, like, you're not kidding yourself that you are getting caffeine in any way. It's just a nice malty
It's like
drink.
the opposite of caffeine.
It's the
right?
opposite. It's like a big blanket inside of you.
Gross.
Speaking of a big blanket inside of you, I do the intros after the fact these days, so we have been going this whole time.
Oh, right, shit. Okay, I didn't realise. I
yeah.
thought we were just talking.
Just having a chat.
I mean, that's pretty much what the...
Yeah, I guess I just didn't know what to expect.
When we hang out, I will do camera takes,
Right.
even if we're not rolling.
Yeah.
I've noticed that I do that sometimes.
Just it's a camera. No, it's called eye contact.
It's like the Truman Show, right? You just
Yes.
whip out the Horlicks and...
How different would the Truman Show be if he knew he was being filmed? That would just be Twitch.
Well, he...
Answer my own question.
Like, if he knew from the very beginning, isn't
Yeah.
that just, like, inherited fame? So, like...
But he's pretending to not know?
Yeah, so he's doing bits, but they're always perfectly in frame.
Right. But he just thinks that that's what people do, right? Because...
Yeah.
See, that's the thing I didn't really understand about the Truman Show is they start, like, doing the product placement stuff.
Yes.
And then he's like, what are you doing? And it's like, well, you don't know any different.
Yeah.
So wouldn't this just be a natural thing that everyone does and you'd start doing it?
But I suppose it would be different, because it needs to be a relatable story for the people watching it as well. They would have to behave like people, improvise stuff as, like, the wife and friends and things. So unless they were all it's me, Susan, from next door,
Right,
the nicest
yeah.
house on the street. Unless they were like that the whole time,
Right.
it's probably disjointed when they go,
yeah.
"Oh, would you like some
I
delicious
suppose because they're not
Coca-Cola?"
filming the whole, like they're not broadcasting the whole time. Are they?
I think they
no,
are.
they do watch him
but-
sleep, right?
but yeah.
Yeah.
But the actors around him wouldn't all be like that.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's like every now and then it's just what you do, right?
I think we might be overanalyzing the wrong points of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, the movie is one of the greatest films ever made, so I don't want to poke holes in it,
No.
but, you know...
It's great.
There's just holes.
Don't want to poke holes like a ship's stern going through
Oh,
a
nice.
wall of sky. Very, very handily placed stairs
Yes.
and door.
Just happened to
'Cause
land
it's like
there.
you could just jump across to the... not like half a mile away.
Yeah.
I didn't learn about this recently enough to recall all the facts, but there is like, I think a guy in Japan did like a real Truman Show thing.
Yeah, he like locked himself in a room.
Yeah, but it was like they started it off maybe like a reality TV show where they would show the highlights, and then it got so popular that it's just a 24/7 live stream.
Yeah,
In the end.
that was a really sad story, actually.
I don't know if I know the end of this story.
Oh, right. So I remember this from like way back when, so I thought it was fascinating. It was like
Right,
kind of
yeah.
Twitch before Twitch, but he didn't
Yes.
know. So what they
Yes,
did is they
okay.
put him in this room, took away all of his clothes and possessions, and he had to win things out of magazines to have
Yes,
things.
that was it. Oh
And then
my
like
God.
he had no food. So he was just in this room and had to like do magazine competition write-ins, and they would send him like a big bag of rice, but nothing to cook it with. So then he had a tap.
I would die.
Yeah,
Well, it was
moments.
really bad.
Was it? Okay.
And he didn't sign up. Did he
So
sign up?
he signed
for
up
this?
for it, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just gonna like we'll record it, but we'll probably never use it." And
Like
then
when
they did,
Yeah.
and they didn't tell him. So he was naked in this room, and they just broadcasted it to everybody, and he didn't know because he couldn't leave the flat.
It's like why you never sign up for a Darren Brown TV show because
Because you never know
when
if
it
you're.
begins.
Yeah, the worst bit is that he got through it. Like he had to win like I can't remember how much money it was, but let's say 10 grand's worth
Yeah.
of prizes. He won 10 grand's worth. They let him out, and they were like, "You did it. We're going to take you around, and we're going to show you some cool restaurants. By the way, we're going to go to South Korea, and you're going to do it again." So then they did it again, and he was like, "Okay," but at that point. He was like, it was Stockholm syndrome. It was like he didn't know outside anymore, and he wanted to just stay in.
Yeah.
So they did it again. It took like 3 years or something. He was just in a room on his own.
I mean,
When they let him out as well, they basically convinced him that he was going to do it a third time, but they put him on a fake set on a stage naked, and then the walls fall down. There's a huge audience, and he was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And it just absolutely fucked this guy up.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That's batshit.
And then obviously, what do you do? That's not a transferable skill.
no, you can't.
Like
don't
signing
get
up for
a chat
magazine
show
deals,
after
right?
that.
Yeah, so he was like, well, I guess I'll go into the comedy circuit. He's not funny. He's just a guy, right? And so he was trying to do the comedy circuit, but his jokes never landed. And then he was like, well, fuck, I'm just a guy now. And
He didn't try more magazine competitions.
No, he
That
gave
would be
up on that.
He got really good.
Yeah.
100% success rating. That's wild. I think we need looser labour laws in this country. I'm just going to say it. When it comes to film and TV.
Well, there was that thing where people had to go and live in Scotland, the Scottish wilderness. There was going to be a TV series where, you are dropped in just like in the clothes that you're in.
Yeah.
We've set up cameras all throughout the
And
forest.
maybe you get a knife
you
or
keep a
something.
diary with your little video diary or something. You get £1 million or something if you last as long as you can. They were out there for 4 years.
Yeah.
The show was cancelled and they didn't tell them.
Yes.
So
I
they
love
thought
it.
they were going to come out and be like these hyper celebrities that everyone's been watching, and everyone went. They sort of came out, and Channel 4, I think, just went, "Oh fuck!
oh, I forgot about you guys.
I didn't press send. I didn't press send.
Bad news."
I thought I left the oven on for years, man.
Yeah, you're not. No, we weren't filming. No, we didn't. No one cares.
Did you not wonder why the cameras disappeared?
We just.
After you
Did you have a nice time? You've lost weight.
Yeah, you're looking good.
You're looking feisty. You got a bit of fight in you. You're stinky, but you look like you're scrappy.
One last thing about filming people or
Yes,
not filming.
please.
There was a place. There's a hotel in Asia that is the rooms are like $1, but your entire stay is streamed on YouTube.
Oh.
I don't like that.
I mean, I wouldn't really mind because I would.
I don't want to tell you what I do in a hotel room, man.
Well, I mean, I know what I do in a hotel room, but I know for a fact I wouldn't be doing any of that shit.
Right, fair.
Well, that
If
wouldn't
it
get
was being streamed on
monetized.
YouTube.
It wouldn't get monetized, would it? Because that would get the stream taken down.
You would think.
Yeah, so that's what you do, right?
I would think so.
Privacy.
There's probably, it might, whether it's YouTube or there's different laws wherever this is about that,
Right.
I don't know.
I've seen a thing in Japan that a lot of like bars will live stream, and they'll just have like a camera behind the bar that's streaming the whole bar, and
Interesting.
it's like if you go in, they kind of say, you know, you're going to be on a live stream or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's mostly like muscly women running the bars. It's kind of like a thing.
I'm in.
Okay.
Japan's a weird place, man.
Yeah.
Muscly women.
Is it
all
the
do-
Muscle Mummy Cafe
Yeah,
type
yeah,
thing?
yeah, and they're all like just, oh, we're going to have a wrestling match. And it's like, okay.
Right, cool.
I just wanted a pint, but you know, I'm in.
Oh, they're wrestling
Oh,
in my pipe.
no.
Oh, no. She's covered in Maduri.
Stop it. Someone stop.
Somebody stop them.
Sorry, could
Oh,
you
I
just
feel
move
just
out the
really
way?
uncomfortable
Someone
about
stop
this.
the... Oh, I'm so... Could I have another beer? Could we... Anyway.
Thank you.
Thank you. This bit hasn't changed. You undo it. These are entirely sticky.
They sure are.
They're called the full stick notes. Not sponsored by Post-it, but
To
maybe
be
one
fair,
day.
that's way better than an actual poster.
It is.
Except for this purpose.
These were reduced for some reason.
Here we go.
Yeah.
What were your favorite websites as a teenager? Or is your in your first 5 years online?
Ooh, that's a great question.
That's a tough question, man. That was a long time ago.
The two that immediately spring up are You the Man Now Dog
Of course.
and Newgrounds.
Yes. Newgrounds is
of
like
course.
easy. Everyone's
Easy.
universal, right?
Yeah.
Newgrounds is the one.
Flash games for everyone.
What was there was a big Flash game site as well. I can't remember. Like it was a something arcade. I can't remember.
Flash Arcade.
It probably was
Something
just
like that.
Flash Arcade.
Thank you, Michael. Is that Michael Kingston? Thank you for your question, Michael Kingston. So I think I got the internet quite late. I definitely had it at school. Like my first memories of using a computer were Warcraft Orcs and Humans, Encarta 95. And then when we had the internet, I was mostly just sending emails to friends for no reason.
Yeah.
But I do remember Jib Jab.
Yes.
Jib Jab was excellent.
What was
Jib
Jib
Jab
Jab?
was weird. They had that Bad Santa before Bad Santa was like its
Right.
own genre of film. Jib Jab was it was like old timey cartoons. It had like a sort of collage vibe to it, but it was
Like
Like-
that simple animation.
like simple interactive animations where like men would swear at you and make fart noises
right,
and
okay,
like,
yeah.
like really dumb stuff, but like highly addictive because it was like slightly interactive.
Right. We had there was a website called Z Thing that we used to go on that was
Oh, yeah.
like they made their it was like Newgrounds, you know, Flash animations and whatever, but they were like clearly British
Yeah.
and clearly not for children. There was the swearing keyboard, which is something I've never
Yes.
forgotten.
Oh my
It
god.
was like Q for Quim, and it was like I think X was xylophone buggery. It's always stuck
That's
with
so
me.
familiar. That sounds so,
And
that's unlocked.
Z
something in my
was
brain.
zebra bastard zebra fucker.
Zebra bastard, zebra fucker.
They also had Who Wants to Murder a Millionaire.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's like one of those websites everyone forgot because it's what the fuck is Z Thing, right? But
Yeah.
like it disappeared after 4 or 5 years, and there's like Joe Cartoon was the big one.
Joe Cartoon,
I couldn't
yeah.
get into Joe Cartoon because I had already watched all of this ridiculously adult content. And like Hamster in a Blender was actually kind of
fucking- yeah.
quite light at that point, you know.
Yes. It was just so immediately into having unfettered access to the entire world where we're like, what can we murder?
Yeah, right.
What can we do
Well, it was
to upset
the
people?
birth of Newgrounds was murdering Teletubbies.
Yes, of course.
And Pico School, which if you've not played it, the final boss is like it's like a kid who turns into a giant monster and you have to shoot his cock off
I mean,
while
yeah.
listening to like hardcore house.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I used to love Newgrounds so much, man.
Newgrounds was great. On the other side, there was like Neopets.
Yeah, fuck, I played so much Neopets.
Yeah.
Just like I've got the little blue dragon. What do I do with it? I don't know, but I've got one.
You've done it. You've played the game.
And off to Newgrounds to look at.
How can I murder that Neopet?
Oh, whoops! I clicked on the 18 plus. Yes, I'm 18.
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yes. When you signed up for Neopets, did you pick that you were 18 plus so that you could use the forums?
Probably.
Because like we were little kids and we were like, yeah, of course we're going to 18 plus content on Neopets as if it's going to fucking actually be something.
I love the sensation of, are you 18 years or over? Like, well, I'm not, but I'm sure there's more to this security than, there's not.
Yeah.
Have you ever clicked no?
No. Who has?
I wanted to see what happens, and like not very much.
Back in the day, I remember you would hit no on a website like that and it would just take you to Google. Because what the fuck?
I think it just stops loading the page, and then you press refresh, and then you go, oh well, here I am.
I can just now pick yes.
I'm now 18.
Yeah, you could go to let me Google that for you with the results for how to make better decisions.
That doesn't work anymore.
Does it not?
No.
Oh,
There was another website that I fucking loved. Again, it's all Flash animations, right?
Yeah.
But it was rathergood.com.
rathergood.com.
With Tales of the Blowed, which was like, it was just terrible animation. British guy. He wound up making a ska band called 7 Seconds of Love. Really good band. He used to do like, he did adverts for a while. He did like the Crusher adverts.
Yes.
Crusher. Yeah.
Yes.
The like the cat things going on. He like was the birth of all of that shit. And this was like in the mid-90s.
That's cool.
And it was like a really prominent website in my childhood, but like it's all kind of just terrible. There was nothing better at that time. I just always remember there was like, what's that fucking song? The clothes I'm wearing, I bought it.
I depend on me, I depend on me.
And he did like misheard lyrics to that, and so now it's Alf Garnett.
Brilliant.
Who's like a TV talk show host in America. And it was like, what was it? Fuck. He's got a chicken to ride. She's got a chicken to ride, and my donkey.
I am really embarrassingly, because like I said, I'm doing a bit of work for Weeble stuff.
I was going to say,
of course, and Weeble and Bob, obviously.
Weeble and Bob.
I didn't know.
Pie tastes like donkey poop.
I didn't know Magical Trevor was 118 24/7 until about a month ago. 118 24/7, you're in directory heaven. Look at him now. No? The advert?
I mean, I remember 118, 118.
Of course.
I don't remember them
That died
singing
off quite quick, actually.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be around forever.
Well, I remember ringing up texting 118, 118 and being like, where is the nearest this?
Right.
And they would say, this is here. I was like, no, it fucking isn't.
Yeah.
And hasn't been for years.
And then they say, you shut your fucking mouth.
And then like, well, we're sorry, we'll send you your fucking money back. I was like, but that doesn't help me find what I wanted. What you've done is taken some of my money, given it back, and put me in a mood.
It's nuts to think that was AI, but they actually had people.
Was it AI?
Well, no, they gave people jobs instead,
Yeah.
but it does what AI does now, right?
Yeah.
But they actually
about the
paid
same
people to do
success
it.
rate,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it did feel like they were just, you were texting someone to Google stuff.
I mean,
for
that's what you were doing.
And
yeah.
you're like, yep, that's £1.50, thanks very much.
Yeah, yeah.
I have texts, but I do not have the internet, so
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
just adding an extra person into my need for a kebab.
I will say as well, got to bring up something awful back in the day.
Yes, of course.
Was
Yeah,
peak internet humor.
Yeah,
with the Photoshop Fridays and all that sort of stuff. And there was everyone went to E-Bombs World.
Yes, of
And
course.
then there was a campaign from Something Awful of how eBombsWorldSucks.com. And it was Neil Sisigliaghi, who's now quite famous for being Neil Sisigliaghi, was like the heart of Something Awful. And man, it like everything was so intimate and small back then because no one had the internet.
Yeah. Oh, it was a simpler time. More confusing time.
It's weird now because people bring up like, oh, you must have watched, I don't know, fucking Shroud on Twitch. And it's like, I have not. Apparently I should.
One of those words. Yeah.
He gets millions of viewers. I've never fucking heard of him. So
I get some of that with YouTube. People are like, oh, you like this? Have you seen this? No. What is it? Is it?
It's weird when you suddenly find something that's just, like massive, like fucking huge, worldwide, massively famous, and you've just never even heard it before.
Yeah.
I hadn't engaged with Jacksepticeye until we went and saw him live with Game Grumps.
Yeah, really.
I was like, I know that there is a guy who plays video games and has green hair sometimes.
And is Irish, I would hope.
That's.
I suppose you might not have known that.
I think probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe I was like, there's this small boy. What is he hanging out with Game Grumps? How dare he sit next to Game Grumps? And then I was like, I might give some of his videos. Oh, there's a lot.
He's a big deal.
There's a lot of people watching this.
Yeah.
Man, my history with those guys is fucking weird because like we had Jacksepticeye do some voiceovers for us. His partner Gabs, we gave her like a big break by she did a voiceover for us before she was huge, and now she's like a massive Twitch streamer, YouTuber. And it was all because Aaron from Game Grumps asked us, "Do you mind if she does a video for you?" And we were like, "Yeah, fucking A." And it was
cool.
like it's a weird moment where there's like this little circle of friends, and this was before they were together as well.
Oh, wow.
And it's like they kind of try to promote each other because they know that that promotion is just going to go to the people who already know who they are, right? So here's an opportunity for someone else. And also, let's be blunt, early days of content creators, it was a woman.
Yeah.
And
big deal.
We were trying to like change the scene a little bit because whenever we had female voiceover artists, they, for some reason, just got loads of negative feedback, and I don't know why.
Women are weird, though. Just going to say it. Just going to say what we're all thinking. I like that. That seems to be the thing with Aaron, is that he seems to be quite good at sort of connecting people for the betterment of everyone.
I met him in person for the first time when Konami, for some reason, decided to fly us to Japan to play Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes.
Never question it.
I did not question it.
You want me to? Sure. Don't know why, but I'm going to...
I will say, so that was like the year before Konami stopped existing as a company. You know, they still exist, but they don't. They're not the same company.
Yes.
And for some reason, we went to Japan, stayed in this really fancy hotel. They took us to Konami's hotel, which is in the middle of nowhere.
Sure.
Where there's a Konami theme park outside that's never open. And you wonder why they had no fucking money.
Weird.
We were in a hotel and a theme park.
It was like a 25-story hotel, and there were 7 of us staying there to play Metal Gear Solid.
Lovely.
It was the strangest experience. And so me and Aaron were just hanging out the whole time. And we were like getting into the onsen, and then we had like massages and stuff, eating loads of sushi. And
Went to this bar where there was a load of strong women streaming.
they work at the Konami Hotel all year round when no one's there. But it was really nice because Aaron used Spriters Resource, but also worked with Digital Gaming before, and it was like he never made the connection. And it was like this weird moment of just us hanging out. Konami kind of connected us together.
That's fun.
And the game was terrible. And they lied to us and said, "Oh no, the game that you've played, that's just the surface. That was the whole fucking game." They were like, "Yeah, the game's longer than 3 hours, don't worry." It was not fucking longer than 3 hours. So we put out all these messages being like, "Dude, this game's going to be sick." That was the game.
We've only played 3 hours of it. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, there's all these cool new features and stuff you're going to be able to check out. We didn't get a chance to see them yet. No one ever fucking did because they never did it. It was so infuriating because I was like, we're a trustworthy news source.
Yeah.
I listened to them. Never listened to a games company. I will say, I also got to interview Hideo Kojima in that moment. And I fucked him up because I basically said, so in the Phantom Pain trailer, there's a lot of like references to, you know, giant whales, and that you mentioned like Ahab and stuff. So is it really that the story's about how, you know, he wants to get revenge and revenge isn't very good? It's like an allegory towards Moby Dick. And he was like, yeah, I can't answer that. Because that's exactly what it fucking was.
Shit. This is why Hideo Kojima just starts doing weird shit later on.
Dude, that was peak Hideo Kojima era, where he started like turning up as like a random Swedish dude or whatever.
Lovely.
I don't know if you remember that,
yeah.
but that was a weird time. He turned up on stage just covered in bandages and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm from the Swedish company and we're making this game." And then they showed off screenshots and it was like, "Why is the Fox Engine logo in the corner? That's Metal Gear Solid." And he goes, "Ooh."
I love it. I love it so much.
Hideo Kojima's, I like how weird he is.
He's one of those people. When I started playing Death Stranding. I was like, this game's terrible. What the fuck happened?
I wasn't a particular fan of it.
Yeah, so what happened for me is I got it, obviously peak pandemic just died, we all got it.
It was walking simulator.
Yeah.
Can't go outside.
Right.
I'll be Norman Reedus.
But I was like, this game is super fucking depressing. I think I'll pass. And then like 3 years later I played it and I was like, that game is actually the fucking best game I've played in a long time, and I can't believe I doubted Hideo Kojima.
Worth going back to?
I would absolutely recommend it. It takes like 10 hours for it to kind of become the Hideo Kojima game.
Okay.
Right? And like a character turns up and he's fucking super strange. And then he's called like fucking, you know...
Isn't there like Mr. Death?
Right, exactly.
Mr. Skullman.
Captain Deathman, and he fucking...
Skullman is not the one with a skull for a face.
That's Skullface.
That's Skullface McMahon.
Right, okay. I can't give anything away because their names all mean something towards their characters, because that's how he does things. Like Fat Man, he's a fat guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Is it Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah, he is in it. What's his name? No, he's not Die Hard Man.
But there's like
yeah.
Die Man.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe Die Hard Man was actually one of the characters. It's fucked.
Yeah. Okay, I remember playing it and I sort of enjoyed it. I was like, well, I like the traversal things.
Right.
But now the goo has found me and I can't get out of the goo.
And the baby screaming, and I don't know what to do.
And I need to rock my controller because the baby is sad.
What the fuck
what is the baby again? I don't know.
One of my favorite jokes in that game gets missed all the time, which is that you take a shower and then you get a Type 1 grenade, and then you use the toilet and you get a Type 2 grenade. And then...
I love it. I love it so much.
I do. I also like that you can make Norman Reedus punch you.
Yeah.
If you keep staring at his junk.
Great.
It's such a great game, man. I just like, this game is fucking... Why is there a Norman Reedus motorcycle advertisement in this? And then you kind of go, nah, I'm in. There should be more advertisements in it.
I liked... I'm a fan of Outside Xbox and Outside Extra, and I liked that during the run-up to Death Stranding coming out, it popped up in a lot of their videos, and pretty much all they could do is, yeah, it's coming out. There's been another trailer. We still don't know what the fuck is going on. We don't know what it's about. We don't know why there's a baby. We don't...
What? So that's actually, again, this is what Hideo Kojima does fucking phenomenally. And I'm jerking off Hideo Kojima a lot, but he's so good. But you play these games and you complete them and you go, that was fucking like emotionally heavy. I really felt a lot of emotions. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like, you complete Metal Gear Solid 3 and you're like, wow, fuck. So who was that?
What is... Okay.
So is that Snake? Is that his... What? So, what? Okay, I'll just cry about it.
Can I have a moment and then I might try again?
Yeah, I remember completing Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I played it again a couple of years ago. Like, I played it, when it first came out. I was wrong. I got the whole story wrong. I thought it was all a simulation. Nah, it's not. At the end, you're like in this like glitchy place, and I was like, oh, it's like a simulation.
It's a simulation,
blah, blah, blah.
it's not.
It's not. You're inside a giant mech. That's why it's all fucking technology based.
Of course.
Well, I thought it was, the simulation's breaking down, but it isn't. And again, I fucking played the game so hard and was so in, and I made up the story.
But that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want replayability, make it different every time.
I think we need more like Hideo Kojima's, more like, and David Lynch people who will just make weird stuff, not explain it. If you feel something about it, grand.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna...
Do you know Kita Takahashi? He makes Katamari and...
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he makes like weird games as well. He did a game called Nobby Nobby Boy.
Now, what does he do?
Right. So Nobby Nobby Boy, he gets longer.
Yeah, so I suppose so.
All you have to do is literally, the game is you stretch Nobby Nobby Boy to get really long and pick up his friends. And then everyone's playing this game together, but you're connected online, but you're not playing together. But we're working together to make Nobby Nobby Boy long enough to reach the moon.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say anything. It doesn't tell you anything. It just, you're playing Nobby Nobby Boy.
I love it so much. Let's do one more.
Perhaps you could say that working together to make Nobby Nobby Boy longer shows that we should all come together to help, and with that, we could reach the moon.
Exactly. But that's the thing. That's actually what the fucking message was. But he didn't say it.
But you don't need to say it because it's Nobby Nobby Boy.
Right, exactly.
Make him
We all
longer.
understand. You don't need to say it.
I was wrong. We cannot do another one. We will have to wait for another episode. There's so many little guys in here. Right, here's how this works. We have 3 titles to democratically elect, but we're going to do that in a second. First, where can people get more of you online in a universe where they're not coming to this podcast because they already know who you are?
Right.
Let's say the opposite is true for some mad reason.
I would say, so I do have a website which is like where you can find me.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
It's, oh no, is it? Fuck, I can't remember. I just made it. I think it's where you can find .me,
I love it.
or it's how you can find .me. I also run Did You Know Gaming on YouTube and run a website called the Spriters Resource.
Lovely stuff. Ben, same question.
Instagram, Spike Pearson. There's Pierson. I forgot to spell it out last time.
Oh, no.
It's fine when authority figures can't spell my name because I feel sneaky and like a rascal. I've got away with something, but it's not helpful for getting followers. There's food stuff there and me doing things. There's also That's Dumb t-shirts, which you should buy because they're dumb. And I've got some that you should have with money. Send me money.
Guess how recently Ben worked out how commerce works.
Right.
If I have things and I want money in place of those things, I could exchange them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good system.
Goods and
It's a great system,
services.
yeah.
It's been working really well for everyone.
I'm
And for a
hoping
long
it'll-
time.
And for a long time.
Hoping it catches on.
Yeah. I am at LT Guitarist on most of the places. I hang out on Instagram far too much. It's music and stuff, and sometimes I get weird with it. Conversationhat.com for more of the show, to see the live streams, to read the show notes, to buy the t-shirts, to wonder, how much time does Liam have? Conversationhat.com. Right, we have 3 titles. The first is Robofoot.
Nice.
Oh, God, yes, that was this episode,
was this
wasn't it?
episode.
Yeah, sort.
2 is Tricky Missions. And 3 is Make Him Longer.
Nice. I'd say Tricky Missions is a pretty good
That
one.
got the best
that was-
reaction.
I feel like Tricky Missions subtitle Make Him Longer.
How will Paul Cruise make himself longer, and will it involve a fish? Yes.